So I really don't like New York, and it's mainly for one reason. This right here, the snow. Now I know it could be a lot worse, but I'm not a fan of the cold, so I know once the time comes and once I'm in a better position, I will leave New York, whether it be to remain in the States or another country. Now, some of the places I had in mind would obviously be a warm climate. First one being Nevada, maybe Texas, probably not. Nevada's the one. Now, out of state, out of country would be Philippines, Puerto Rico, because I speak Spanish, Thailand, and yeah, I think those were the three ones I had in mind. And obviously, this is nowhere near, like not a few months, maybe a year, hopefully less. But all I know is by the time before I'm 26, something has to happen because I'm almost 25 and that's crazy. I feel like I haven't done a lot and I feel like there's been a lot of wasted time during it. But one thing's for sure, I forgot what I was gonna say, but there's probably something that's sure. Either way, as far as update goes, my editor still didn't bring back the finish the video, which is fine because I gave him until Friday. I'm like, all right, there you go. This is a shorter video, but I'm gonna give you even more time. Try out new things, see what you bring, and then gave him the other examples of other channels of certain edits that I liked. So let's see what he does. And I know this is going to be a shorter video, but this was also the one with a new topic. And I'm excited to see how it comes out. Now, as far as the next video goes, I'm working on the script. But to be honest, the more I do this, the more I don't want to write. I'm looking for topics and titles and doing thumbnails for the other channels, though others that I'm partnered with. So finally got the first script back for the other channel that I'm partnered with and then gave that to my editor. So I don't know when that video is going to be done, as long as he finishes mine first and then works on that one. So there's always like a video that's being worked on. And yeah, I thought my thumbnails came out pretty good, but I just used Canva. I didn't use Photoshop. I know I have to learn those different editors a lot more in depth. But what I am learning is Tagalog. And so far, the only things I really learned were Kumusta, which is literally like Spanish, ¿Cómo está? Hello, how are you? What were some other words? Mabuti, ka, smelling, I forgot. This was only yesterday when I started too. But what I do see, as far as organization goes, as you see, these thoughts are kind of just coming out. What I'm doing to stay more organized, before was a sheet of paper. Well, actually, sheet of paper / whiteboard. And that's not good enough. I was told Notion, but I didn't get Notion. And so what I'm using is the thing that I've used for a while for workflow, which was Trello. And what I did with Trello is organize all the different channels that I have, other topics that I have, and I made a whole separate board or workspace with different boards for things to do. And so it just makes it a lot easier. So I know how to organize my day, and I put it like 3 things for daily reminder: study Tagalog, read, and journal. Those are like the 3 most important things I want to do. And then I have an everything folder, so whenever I have an idea of like, oh, I got to do this, I put it in my everything section. And then the next tab would be today tasks. And so I go ahead and just move over little cards of things I want to do. So I have to write the introduction for the script that I didn't do. I have to make a thumbnail. Oh, I already did that. I have to do this other tasks and then find more topics for a different channel. And then there's a working on section, which, not gonna lie, I never move it to the working on, because once I finish something, I'll just move it to the completed section. And so I know that it's gonna be a lot better for organization. And then I also finally did a workout tab, which I'm really happy because Ever since starting bouldering about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, my whole schedule is kind of shifted for working out. And it wasn't even because of that, because the week before that or 2 weeks before that, I also fell off track a little bit. And so I was trying to get back on track. And then mixing in bouldering, I knew I shouldn't work out 2 times a day. Although I was at first. It's not a good idea because I would be extremely sore and tired. So now I put out a workout schedule for Monday through Sunday. And so Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays would be bouldering. Today is Tuesday. It is snowing, but I should still probably go. I'll still probably go. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are going to be leg/push day. So antagonist training from pulling. And so what I went ahead and completely took out from my workout would be any pull movements. Pull-ups, chin-ups, rows, inverted rows, lat pull-downs, any of those things. Because since I'm bouldering, I'm using bouldering and rock climbing interchangeably, but yeah, when I say rock climbing, I mean bouldering because I'm not using the rope, the harness, whatever. When I go there, those are all pulling movements, so I consider that the workout. And then at the end of it, I always try to do some pull-ups, but it's not that I can't do pull-ups, it's that my hands hurt so much that I can't grab or put enough strength, or it just flat up starts hurting, so I do like one, and then I have to stop. And then also Tuesdays, Wednesdays are going to be abs/running, because I have to get back into running. And so I finally looked at a protocol, a routine of what I should do for the abs and running, and particularly for rock climbing. And so I kind of used a little bit of that routine to put it here, and it involved basically a 5-minute warm-up and then 5x5s, which is 1 minute on, 1 minute off of sprint 90-95%, slow jog 1 minute, and then do that 5 times, and then finish 30 minutes. Finish however long it takes for 30, so 5, 10, then basically a 20-minute jog, and then a 5-minute cool down, or maybe a 15-minute jog and a 5-minute cool down. And so I would do that 3 times a week. And then the ab workout would be very different than what I did, because usually I would do some sort of leg raises while holding onto the pull-up bar, or just onto the dip bar because it's easier, especially when my fingers hurt or I have no strength. The dip is just so much easier. And so now it's going to be extreme planks, iron cross plank, and leg paddles, which just appear to be kind of like these flutter kicks. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And yeah, I think that was about it for that. They gave me some certain bouldering sessions, how I should do it, but there's not enough variety for me to even do that, because I have to choose 5 different beginner levels, V0s, and yeah, that place does not have 5. It's very tiny compared to like another one I've been in Mass, but it'll work. It's fine. And so, yeah, that's about it. That's what's going on. And I'm gonna go eat and then go back to do some stuff. And I missed 2 days of doing this, but yeah, anyway, good morning, good evening, goodbye, good night. I messed it up. Bye.